Hello and welcome world to Explorers of Elsewhere live. Yes, I am live. Hello. Hi, my name's DM Dan. We're going to play some Final Fantasy 14. Click. Let's go. So, just while we're logging in, hi, yeah, going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14. This is something I've been doing a little bit recently because we normally play TTRPGs on the channel. So tabletop RPGs like Dungeons and Dragons or Daggerheart, but specifically at the moment we're playing a system called Fabula Ultima, which is a system that is an absolute love letter to JRPGs from throughout gaming history. Final Fantasy being one of the core important ones for that, yeah, I've had this game since before it released, and then I never played it, which is very silly of me. So we're taking the opportunity to actually get through the main story quest, get through, well, I mean, all the patch content's out pretty much now, right? So yeah, smash through those and have a good time while we're doing it. So yeah, if that sounds interesting, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, jump into our Discord, links in the description, if you want to have a chatter with us about it. I can't remember what I'm doing. Okay, right, so we are in Urcapacho. And we've done a couple of quests already, and we're trying to get Waklamat ready to catch a llama. No, not a llama, an alpaca. Is it snowing? This does not strike me as a snowy place. Curiouser and curiouser. Can I begin you? I can't. Okay, never mind. Right. Oh, and I do my best to voice act. You're welcome. So. Oh God, what does she sound like? Even at the palace, I don't think I've had a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Oh yes, that was it. We did the trade up. We were doing the literal fetch quest. As you can imagine, you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Yes. Right. Away we go. No, quite a way away. Away we go. Oh, it's... Oh, right. This is it. The trade we've been working towards. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Get your tools ready, Sattler. We brought your precious mezcal. Did I give this guy a super deep voice? Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an inspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. And a potato. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zeral Jah, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. This trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Got it! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the prerequisite materials, so this won't take long. dum dum. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ugh, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. So are they... Surely they're not actually kids. Are they just small people? We did it! The saddle is ours! I thought you can do the dance. And to think we started out with only a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. My blue, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Success! You traded a 10,000 bell jug for premium mezcal for a taming saddle. What a little guy. What a little guy. Ba ba da ba. Ba da ba da da ba. I'm so intrigued to find out what this alpaca catching event is going to look like. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch the alpaca though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Great sunken gods, I did it! He seemed hardly bothered, much less inclined to spit. It's as if he was completely accepting of Waklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that. Zoroljar, he's back. Oh, that is a golden... Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company with both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the First Promise exceeds yours, Waklomat. Strength alone would win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Toral can remain at peace.
An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer in horror and hopelessness firsthand.
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliolal all of those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. 'Tis true the war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind.
Yes. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone.
This is why Gulul Jaja did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the star in its entirety. What? Why?
I need not explain myself to you.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kawana. It's like we're not even family. Sort of stoic looking from Alder. I'll ponder Zoalja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I practice how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orankansa is northwest of here. Come on. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wakalamat off on her hunt. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Golden beauty over there. Ooh. Wow. 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 Oh, will I make it? Will I make it? I might make it. I might make it to that fate. Go, 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 go. Oh, God, this. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Southwest. What are you? Oh, what a cutie. Have I been this way before? Ooh. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alpaca. Is this still going to be south? Yeah, still southwest. Boop-a-doop-boo. Oh no, this zone's much bigger than I thought. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on what, Clement? Cheer.
Good luck there, Promise!
Well, that was her in that voice.
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
Okay.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. What Clement is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Like, sometimes I forget that Bun Boys have only been around since Endgame. Endwalker. And the Hrothgals. Been around
Trust a
since-
gleaner to come prepared for anything.
From this one? I guess it was
What's
different
it? Gleaner.
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
The Dawntrail.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Been to that moon.
Something's happened to her. We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
She come back with a stampede.
They did it.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
When do I get an alpaca? Okay. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the fleet of gold.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Wacklamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic, well? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time, and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted Third Promise. Oh, let's get on Variant. What was that? Ow. Oh no. Southwest? Yeah. Bomb mole. Silly Bob Mole. I'm trying to figure out if I like the fact that so much of the MSQ is not combat. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Michael Matt can't be that far behind.
They were sneaky.
Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable with our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them.
Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes. There is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done.
Yes, we did it! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoalja did.
I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Galul Jaja himself.
Papa was chasing alpacas too?
So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, at a time when the mountain giants, the Yokhoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came a young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions.
Who we got? Got a goblin. Got some people. Got a not Vanu.
Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None of us could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giant and freed the Pelu from the Yokhoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travelled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Galul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants.
I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed.
Then you may not know that Galul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up to the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca.
So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one at best was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mabel was right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Spit in the face.
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone.
The alpaca's making a break for it. Pokemon badge acquired. Into the Pokedex. 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, my Blue. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Waklamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobli. I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades.
As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness that you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, my blue. It gladdens me to hear you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it.
Thank you, Tobli. What's she saying? Well, not Dad. What did I tell you, Mabu?
I assume Dad.
There's one last thing I can help you with, promise. I need to find the You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yokui. They once ruled over far more than just Urkapacha and the Pelu-Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Dawntrail and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu-Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokui have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated.
We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the Zaga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually.
When I've unlocked flying, presumably. Oh, Kryl. I have a question I've been meaning to ask, and since we've finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago. Right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping headfirst into the peddler business, eh, my blue? Right then. That's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliolal and plan our next move.
Yes.
Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Do do do.
She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal.
But you've heard Zeraljar's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating. Terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Waklamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her,
love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, my blue. You might be right. Tea gone. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales in comparison to Zul'Jah. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've been all so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Oh, bloody hell. Back to Chabalavtai with us. I feel like these names never get mentioned in the voiced cutscenes. Oh. 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 Wow. We gotta eat the eighth current. Hello. Give me an eighth current. Thank you. Hey, I recognize you. You're Alder, yes? I've heard about you. Companion to the Third Promise, a most dependable individual. The name's Nopley, and I'll have you know that I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say so myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for a singular purpose. The exchange of valuable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment. Feast your eyes on these, crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? They were extracted from remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue, quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? For you, I'm willing to offer them for the low, low price of 1 pel. In the millions column. It's nigh highway robbery of this valuation, but nothing for a friend of the third, anything for the friend of the Third Promise. Sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million. What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange. These are precious crystals, are they not?
They were, in fact, not.
Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorzea, right? Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals. What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals has been discovered, meaning no one with the sense would even bother to mine them. The peddler who sold the crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they're extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him. Having never seen crystals of their like, could you blame me? But if they really have no use... Have I, Nopley the Lucky, just been swindled? Oh, well, at the very least, I should be able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Alder? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you've no interest, you'll be you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here, waiting. Oh wait, is that the quest? Wait. No. Wait. Yes. Now go before I confront them. Now, before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look at the potential uses for them in Tural. For instance, crystals are high in demand among Turali mages, who make extensive use of them in their rituals. I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery's guard. I'd like to speak with them about the corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing them. In the meantime, this guy talks a lot. In the meantime, I will see about procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. Per your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for the warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual of the Buniwa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you've found them. Well, that was a lot of words. Only cool kids can play this, Livy. That's why you're not playing it. If you're, I can actually put it back in. There you go. Please talk less. Oh, thank goodness. A capable-looking traveller. Please, I need your help. Oh, I thought that said, my caravan was attacked by bees. Bees, Livy. Bees. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a young Mamulja mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabayuquek and save him. What am I doing? What am I doing? Travelers of rescue. Okay, let's find this wizard. We're here to find a wizard. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a wizard? You, sir, are not a wizard. I mean, no. He is absolutely not a wizard. Stave bearing guard. There you are, you cheeky oik. Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I'll not deny they pique my curiosity. But I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. If they're as volatile as you say, there is little to be done with these crystals of whose very nature can change on a whim. Well, butts. Well, butts indeed. Butts. Oh. 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 What's happening? Okay. Huh. So even the mage wasn't interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. It seems you are right. These crystals really are worthless. I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Alder, I wish to stop that pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me? What a relief! Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, come see me again. We must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else. About that. I bid you adieu.
What is the... Oh, it's probably something cool at the end of that quest line. But not today!
Was it you?
Did you galvanize me? Oh, I don't even know. Hello. Hello, bouncy man. You're a warrior. You definitely didn't galvanize me. I can't even remember who has galvanized. Doo doo doo. Boo boo boo. Out on the road. What are you? Oh God. Ugh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Bam. 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 Did it. Dead.
I can hardly believe my eyes. You felled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed such help was even necessary. So the merchant sent you, did she? The attack on the caravan saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks to your timely rescue, I can still do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along shortly.
Ali. Ali. Bonk. 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 No. Yes. No. Yes. Have I gone absolutely mad? Oh, there she is.
Oh, I'm so relieved to hear he's safe. The Mamulja take considerable pride in their trade as mercenaries, but that young man seems to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I've heard tell that some Mamulja travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. As a preliminary step to that, it seems many young hopefuls gather experience here in Tural as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We will have to discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There is much to consider. For now, however, treating his wounds must come first.
You do that. You do that. Home. Home.
Ew. Where are we gonna go next? Where's it gonna send us next? Look at us! The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well.
We can only hope.
Ooh! Eee! Oh!
What are you? Oh. 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 Guardian. Oh. What do you do? Reduces damage taken by 40%. Erects a magic barrier which nullifies damage equivalent to a heal. Oh, is that an upgrade? Okay, that's good. Okay. That's fine. And what was the other? Sentinel Mastery. Oh, okay. 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 Wee. Let's carry on. Right. Waklamat is eager to attempt the next feat. We've now won keystones from both the feat of reeds and the feat of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Galul Jar Jar's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. As Kalaya said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Eorzea is in the upper reaches of Urkopatra. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, you'll have to go the long way around, through Kuzamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all of the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head out there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs heading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins to see more of the city, whichever you prefer. Just be sure, you'll accept any method of travel, as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course! Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems like we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's a man in charge of... Wachumeki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then. Seriously, these names are going to be the death of me. Hey? Oh, the markets of Wachumeki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Betty. There we go. All the way up there. Meow. I could have teleported. I could have teleported. Oh. This is Auntie's Tacos, named for their lovely named for his owner here, a lovely Tisol. If you're after the best tacos in Toliolal, this place sits at the top with Shabalavtai. You say that, third promise, but you only ever eat Olbruk Evu's food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Tisol. It has been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. No! I want some now. Okay, Wobbly. My, the third promise. How might I assist you on this fine day? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Can you fix it? You stand among Tural's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Alder, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually, though he might have reason to visit Meki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand centre of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Elder.
Aye.
You there! Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. The jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fonjontaine? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... I'm no close to solving that enigma. I wonder if you could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know my link pearl if you find him first. Okay, hump the twink. I could tell the Paul's here again. Yay? Batman! Batman! Oh, there he is. You were conversing with Master Ropley. But wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship? You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewellery maker in all of Uldar, Estame's Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt has possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witnessed, I lack the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full cost. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try and give you a few words of advice. Then, you have experience of my predicament, of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, Oh, look at those shoulder blades. Oh, look at those chin. Not me. I'm Wachlamat, the promise of Tuliolal, daughter of the Dawntrail. Of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Bitch, I saved the universe. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. Oh, gotta be sensible this time. Gotta be sensible. How can I not? Should my work not meet these same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I deeply admired him for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. What a knob. What is truly important? do. That's an easy voice line to do. Oh, sorry, Alder. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine Jean. It's giving yourself another chance. Right. I can't help but wonder if Fontaine Jean will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk to Rockley. Right, let's actually use a teleport this time. So it's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Oh God. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine. It's Tain, isn't it? Fontaine, and I'm a goldsmith from Alder in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki. If you'll have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. No. So that's what this was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachumeki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made.
Someone meet me at the entrance of the High Tide Hotel.
Oh God, he would sound horrible on the phone, wouldn't he? Oh, I almost forgot. Did you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wachumeki artisan. That huge axe in my back pocket. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Adamville waiting. Go and get a boat. Go and get a boat. Off she goes. Leave me behind. Do, 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. What is that? It's a punuti. A panuti. She'll be pulling our boat up the river. How do you know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now punutis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat?
But I took you for someone who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozuma Uka rode these river boats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Doral now at peace, so I was able to borrow one for the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult.
You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Kona! Is it Kona? Lamati, travelling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning.
Oh God. My friends, it's been, well, not that long.
Thancred! Eorzea! What are you doing here?
Escorting a promise, same as you. I heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise...
Oh God, I've got to do his voice. Right, hang on.
The second promise had a specific requirement. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane art. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our own people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation.
Knowing you two, I suspect you had other reasons for accepting the job.
A few. The nation of Tuliolal spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavour. He's even more opaque than Eorzea at times. It is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way.
Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Waklamat are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does this mean you're resolved to defeat all of his opponents, including us?
We're sworn to do in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back, and expect you to do the same.
And we won't disappoint you.
I thought you were taking a boat. Even if you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk and risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the Punuti to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, it may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Oh god. Is this our dungeon? Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. But I'll take any chance to show you I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kyle will stand on guard with Alder. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphamen. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavour to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. I'm helping. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you are ready. I got it, it's a dungeon. Let the hunt begin. We're going to do a dungeon. Right, if we're going to do a dungeon, and I'm going to do it in duty, with these bozos, I'm going to need a cup of tea. So, I'm going to go for a quick 10-minute break. Be back in a bit. If you're enjoying, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button if you're on YouTube, follow button if you're on Twitch, jump into our Discord. Let me know if... brutalize me. Rate my voice acting on a scale of 1 to 10. Please be kind, but brutal. Right, back in 10. Hello! Welcome back to me. My name's Dame Dam. This is Explorers of Elsewhere. We're playing some Final Fantasy XIV. And we're going through the Dawntrail MSQ, and we have just unlocked the first dungeon. So, just gonna summon the nerds. First dungeon, if you wanna have a laugh at me. The first dungeon of okay, right. Let's do it. NPCs. I suppose this is. Yeah, I've got to be that, haven't I? Who am I missing? Oh, that Clamat becomes a tank. And then. Yeah. I see. Aihu Katuma. Oh. Right, let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Wait, is he chasing us? Okay. There was a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zoral Jar Jar or... Oh god, is that Bakul Jar Jar? I don't know what the location is anymore. So that's got multiple. Oh, it's so loud. What is happening? System. Oh, there we go. Good lordy. Right. Bam, 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 bam. Turn that, do that. Hit that one. Itchy nose. Why is Wacklamat pulling aggro off me? Rude. Bam. Bam. Bop. Bam. Chop. Chop.
shot. We're in for some rain, it seems. That is Bakul Jaja ahead of us. Be ready for anything. Uh-oh.
Yes, come closer. We have something for you.
Okay. What is my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. No one saw that. Don't worry. No one saw that at all. Can't believe that's still a thing. Why is that still a button?
This is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise.
You can kick the boat? Okay. He's broken the boat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, hello. Look at this cutie. Tis the mother of Punuti. Name of my first sex tape. What are you doing? Oh god. Oh god. Song? What do you mean song? Oh, I see. Meh. Oh. Oh, this is the wrong time to use this. Yeah. Okay, that was cute. Nom 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 nom. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo-boo-dooby-doo-boo-doo-boo. Gonna go inside. Gonna go in the cave. Right, we're doing a wall to wall. We're doing it. Has he still got it? He does not still have it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm figuring it out. Slowly but surely. It says press the wrong button. Chest. Do I? Oh, but. Oh, he's climbing the ladder. Is that new? Oh God. What strange happenstance? Hath some misfortune befallen thy vessel? Oh God. Well then. Oh God. What? 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 What is this? What is this? Okay, oh, I hate that. The wrong bloody button again. It's horrendous. I hate that so much. that like a horrendous anteater? I guess it is. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Drowsy. Hiya. That's easy enough. Oh no. Bloody button. Oh, cool. Yeah. No. I'm not getting any gear. Does it even matter? 650. What am I wearing? Okay. This may be better. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Up we go. They're not even on the boat. Skiving off. Take that. Take all of this. Whee. there another? Right, this was it. Okay, so I do want to be hitting that one. Fun. Do 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 do. Bam. Alright. Bam.
Now I'll show you. Now I'll show you.
I feel like I'm concentrating so hard on hitting the right button. I'm not doing a good job. Ooh, now. Right, that's 3 bits of gear for 3 different rolls. Oh, here we go. Om nom 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 nom. Om nom 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 nom. Boss fight music. Let's turn this back up. Hiya! Hiya!
Back off.
They do. Aha. nom 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 nom.
Hold still.
I love that Cryle ate shit there. And it was probably my fault. Ow! Piss off, piss off, piss off. Piss off, piss off, piss off, piss off. Oh, you dick. That was naughty. Oh my god.
Lyra, I cannot even remember what most of my buttons are.
I'm so glad I wasn't doing this with people. Okay. I see you trying to save me by asking me a question in our private WhatsApp group. Yes, I do click. In fact, I mash my buttons and I click. That way, I can click twice as many buttons.
I don't know what I just looted. What did I loot?
Bag, beef. No, what? What's my bag button? This is where we're at. Inventory, of course. Oh, I got the petty punity. Yeah. What's my eye level? That is arguably an upgrade. I shall not use it. It's the pro. When did I have this? Oh, I use that. Oh, just so gosh. I swear I got some. Did I? What did? Wait. Oh. Yeah, it's the pro gamer move actually, to click and press buttons. Especially when I don't know what the buttons do. What order I'm supposed to press them anymore. Like, Paladin had like a nice rotation, and now it seems like I have to make choices.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
everyone all right?
I got one of them, but small. I was worried we might not catch up to you.
Those cabins you traversed were dug by the Hokyui in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region.
Well, I appreciate the lesson, all wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon?
Our river journey is almost over. The proof of that, you only need to look ahead.
The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much here. Yes, amazing. Now, please let me off. Poor Wakklamat. Not paladin man with one species who power gives you looks fit. Yeah, I imagine so. And like realistically, when evolved mode comes out, it will just be nice to kind of have a load of buttons to choose what to press. Dare I say, a bit like World of Warcraft. But, oh, you're not a fight. Yeah, I've spent the last however long being told that there's one strict order to press the buttons. Now it appears that is no longer the case. I should be surprised if she. I should be surprised if she was, even without the nausea. We're all spent.
There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it.
That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wakklamat? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Wakklamat. She's angry because she didn't get any gear from that last dungeon. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well. But if I may say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We are always willing to lend an ear. But, Kyle,
Oh, shit's about to get real. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require.
Laughed Alder. You as well, Alder? I always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it.
Yes, 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 yes.
Alright. I talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need.
We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Not. Yes. 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 The Final Fantasy way. Make a bold statement. Yes. 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 Yes.
I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. Hi! But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about.
Where did you get such a sick glamour, Alder?
Come on, let's catch up to the others.
Nod. Yes.
So hang on, what is your main, Lyra? You can harass me in person. In Avatar. Oh, wait. Oh, that's miles away. Wait, where? Where? How have I been here? Yes, I have. Have I? This is the first name. I'm so dead. Oh god. German. You put Dark Knight and the like DRK, and then YouTube translated that to German Red Cross. My main is German Red Cross. Right. Eighth right first, or I will forget. Yo, yo. Not goblins! Oh god, look at that name. I'm gonna have to say those names. What's different about you? Are you little traders? Hello. Did the goblins speak like this? I think you know. Yeah, they did, didn't they? They did. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-boo. We have goblins at home. The goblins at home. Right. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Yeah, I'm shattered, apparently, from clicking and pressing my hotbar buttons. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire and there's meal preparation to be done. Voice acted?
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
And does he need a fourth?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in XIV, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ululjaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either.
You ate them.
For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue.
He's like an anti-Madonna, isn't he?
I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Why do you want the throne?
Oh, he's angry.
Why?
He's mad.
Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace. And I want to keep it that way. I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Is Cryle old? I feel like she's supposed to be like
I'm sorry, everyone.
Granny.
I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Cryle. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Meanwhile...
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Eorzea on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then, there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkopacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Thancred is idle and confirmed.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Are they on the other side of the inn?
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I've had enough of this shit.
I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Everyone's getting a Fabula point.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be a shame to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Oh. Oh.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it.
Trust the Lancer to be AFK.
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Right. Being able to say those things has brought me much relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better. For myself and for my people.
did it. I did. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hi. 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 Wait, wave isn't. Oh God. Oh God. What are the emotes? I literally typed wave. Oh, okay. Hi. Right. On that note, thanks. Thanks. You are chat. Hello, chat. Yes, you. Hooray for chat. Right. I'm gonna call it there. But I mean, Laura, we could carry on playing. As cheeky as that is. I'm gonna need another cup of tea. Oh no, you're going to bed. Never mind. Right. Well, with that in mind, we did a dungeon. We watched Kryl get punted into the afterlife. But she got better. It's fine. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button, follow button, and the subscribe button on YouTube and Twitch. You can join our Discord, links are in the description. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy XIV, which I assume you would be if you're watching this video, then the chances are you might enjoy our TTRPG campaign, Explorers of Elsewhere Elysium, no, Imperium, that stars this lovely lady right here. This one. This point. This point. This one. Right here. Yeah, the one with the taco. Yes. Yes, Imperium is a Fabula Ultima game that has very, very strong... I'm not going to say similarities. It takes strong inspiration from Final Fantasy XIV and other, well, Final Fantasy, I should say, and other JRPGs. So yeah, if you're a fan of this game, then check out this game. You can do that with us on a Monday evening at 7:30. We did a big fight in our last session, and now we're going to be moving on, because there's been a bit of a shake-up. But yes, absolutely check that out. Otherwise, thank you, Lyra, for for showing me your taco. And I'll see you all next week. Thanks for what?